Today we're going to show you how to make tissue paper that's dyed with all sorts of colors to dress up your presents when you are giving a gift. This is something fun for kids to make as well as grown-ups. See, doesn't that look pretty? So we're going to show you how to do that. I'm in the craft room here and I've laid out the supplies that we're going to need. We'll need tissue paper, food coloring, containers, eyedropper. So I have 5 containers, 5 eyedroppers, gloves for my hands. I forgot to mention the squirt bottle with just water in it, just plain water. Newspaper, an apron, and a big drop cloth of some kind. We're using an old shower curtain. So we have set up a staging area here that has the supplies that we'll need. Tissue paper, newspaper, and the dye that's for refilling. Over here we have our work area. It is covered with newspaper. We've filled the containers with dye and the eyedropper in each one, and our squirt bottle filled with plain water. And over here we have our drying area.
So we're ready to start decorating some tissue paper, and you can see here I have tissue paper folded the way it came, but there's actually 2 pieces here, so I can do 2 at once. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the spray bottle and just get the back side of the paper wet, because I want the dye to soak through. And then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to do the front side. Alright, so it's pretty wet, and that's good. So now I'm ready to start decorating. I'm going to do fall colors because it's almost Thanksgiving. So maybe some orange. Alright, so I think I'm done. I'm just going to look at the back and make sure the dye has soaked through. And so it kind of has, but I can add some more dye on the bottom. It's kind of a messy, it's not a science, it's kind of a messy process. The trick is not to add too much dye, because then everything runs together and turns out brown. And so I'm just going to move this over to the drying area.
Now I have my wrapping paper all dried and finished. So the next step is to pull them apart. So you want to be a little careful with this. Sometimes after they've dried they can stick together. So very carefully pull apart. So here we have our 2 sheets of beautiful wrapping paper. And here you can see it's a little bit sticking, and so that's why we go slowly and carefully. Isn't that cool? Here's some other fun ones we made. This was a Valentine theme wrapping paper. Here's a cool jellyfish. So we had a lot of fun making these.
So we like to use our colored tissue paper for fun gift bags, and we also give the paper away to our friends and family at Christmas time. So we hope that you guys go out and try it and have a lot of fun.